You may have noticed pallets piling up in different parts of Gibraltar, including outside warehouses and supermarkets. Many of these wooden crates have been used to transport food and beverage items, but they're also used to ship other consumables, including pharmaceutical goods and medicine. Since Gibraltar left the European Union, pallets sent back to the EU need to meet its ISPN 15 standard, a measure developed by the International Plant Protection Convention that uses a marking to show wood materials shipped between countries that have been heat-treated to prevent the global spread of timber pests. Pallets shipped within the EU don't need to comply with this. The problem is that some non-compliant ones in the EU are being sent to the ROC, and once they're here, they can't be sent back into the EU via Spain. Not all pallets are caught in this problem, only the ones that don't have the correct marking. For months now, this has been a headache for wholesalers and distributors.
Okay, previously the pallets have been in free circulation through Europe. The same pallets have been used to deliver and take back goods, usually through pools. So we have the CHEP pool, the blue ones, the EPAL, or LPR, the red ones, and then the natural wood ones with no problem. And since Brexit, we've been required to have heat-treated pallets going through back to the frontier. So it's fine when we receive them into Gib, but then to retrieve them or the pools to take them back, they've got to go through the land frontier, and the requirements are that they're heat-treated. So what happens? Previously, some of the suppliers are not geared to be using heat-treated material or pallets, and that comes as an extra cost. One of those hidden costs. So it's double handling. We've got to ask our suppliers to depalletize and then, load again on a compliant pallet. All that adds cost to the goods arriving in Gibraltar. Another issue is that within Spain they use certain pallets which are within the EU, so they're in free circulation and they're not compliant. So they come in. A lot of goods coming from Spain are loaded on these, come into Gib, and then we're stuck with those pallets in Gib because we cannot take them back across the border. There were some companies that used to dedicate themselves to that business, and they've since had to stop. So businesses like us are piling these pallets and then retrieving them at a cost, or trying to get them certified.
Circulating Speed says the government is looking at introducing legislation that would stop non-compliant pallets from entering Gibraltar. However, that would not be the end of it for wholesalers. Many of their EU-based suppliers have EU-wide distribution networks, and it could be difficult for them to adapt these only for the benefit of businesses in Gibraltar. And what about all the pallets already stuck here? GBC understands the UK is also unwilling to accept them, so they've been piling up for months now. With space in Gibraltar hard to come by, it poses a significant problem.